1967. Jeez, that's crazy. In 1967, well, I guess Vietnam. Lyndon Johnson was still president when I was born. Martin Luther King died just a few months after I was born. And we had not landed on the moon yet. That was coming up about a year and a half later. So I have many. I love games of all kinds. So growing up, it was computer games. Loved them, and I still spend way too much time playing on my phone. Although now it's more Scrabble and things like that on my phone. It's too cliche, but birth of my children, certainly. I feel probably at my happiest in general on stage when I've finally finished something really challenging that I've been working so hard toward, and finally I'm finishing and people are applauding, and I feel that sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. That's probably the happiest moments in my life. I actually have a few because I have a lot of actor friends. Bradley Cooper. Life is short, and so do all that you can, and that's really what I shoot for. Dexterity, as far as physical things, I like things, juggling, playing games, video games, and I think that probably helps on the violin. And focus. I can focus. I don't have a superpower. I wish I did. You mean, which would it be if I had one? I wish I could fly, and I wish I could live forever. That would be that eternal life would be the greatest superpower. I mean, my dream. I would love to take some years off and go into science and work for some sort of scientific research and be part of that, discovering something great. I think friendships and love, family and friendships is, for me, is and close friendships and connections with people, is deep and serious connections with people are really what it's all about. I do like to drive fast. When I was 19, I bought my first Porsche car, and I picked it up in Germany, and I drove with my mother in the passenger seat. We drove about 250 kilometers an hour, which is a lot of fun. I don't really think in those terms, but I would say it's like a glass of wine. When you go to a restaurant, they pour your glass. They don't pour it all the way to the top. They pour it about half full. So, and that's the way it should be. So, my life is like a glass of wine. It is half full, but it's exactly what it should be, and you enjoy it. I would work harder as a teenager, from the age of 12 to 18. I would have played less video games and practiced more and learned all the repertoire, because I was a very quick learner and I got away with it. And nowadays I realize it's much more difficult to learn new things. Well, success in the music industry, I hate that word, as a musician involves a lot of things, a lot of ingredients, and I'm lucky to have many of them that include luck, being born in the right place, supportive parents, certain abilities like being able to focus, and withstand the pressure of it, because I love the pressure, and there are some great musicians there that don't actually enjoy that, and I think that's a hindrance. There have been a couple of times where I remember the first time I played for a Pops concert. There are great Pops concerts which I love, and there was one that I played for, though, where everybody was drinking and kind of talking while I was playing with the orchestra, and I remember thinking, I never want to do this again, because music you need the atmosphere and the quiet, and I remember just feeling kind of icky about it, and so I try to avoid those sort of situations. Well, I'm not a psychic or a soothsayer. I don't know the future, but if I am a betting man, so if I were to bet on it, I think it's quite bright future. I see huge amount of interest in young people. I see internet that's just booming with classical music and ways to consume classical music. So I'm very, very positive. Glass half full on that one.